Hi, this is Summer with Summer's Tips and Stitches, and yes, I am finally making a video. My last video was the announcement that Jennifer and Judith were the lucky recipients of a giveaway. And yeah, so now I'm just going to do another yarn chat. I think this one will be yarn chat 40. I'm going to show you what I'm working on, tell you about the pattern, and then open some yarn mail. Okay, so what I'm crocheting currently right now is with some of that shawl and the ball that I got from Lion Brand. It is Jaded, I believe the color is, or Jade. And I'm making the Somerset shawl. You can sort of see it there, not real well. Now, when I went to go download this pattern, Lion Brand requested that I had an account. I believe I had one because I ordered the yarn, but I couldn't remember it, so I had to start a new account. So if you want to download the Lion Brand Somerset shawl, you will need to create a Lion Brand account, apparently. I'll put a link in the description, but I still think that when you click the actual download pattern, that you do end up having to create a password. Okay, so now I'm going to show you the Somerset shawl. It's a very simple double crochet pattern, and it kind of, the ends are on this like V. So you start with this top row. I want to say it's like a chain of 80 right here, and then it just simply double crochets, chain 2, double crochets, and it creates this little block pattern, if you will. And I really like this Jaded, the green. It does fade from light to dark. And then probably, as many of you know, the shawl and the ball does have areas of inconsistency in the yarn. There are some areas that are kind of thick and bulky, like if you look right here, a little thick and bulky right next to an area that's kind of thin. I believe that's what they intend to do with it, that is their intention. It's just something I don't like. So if that is something you don't like, the inconsistency in your yarn, if you don't like it to be kind of thick and bushy in some areas and kind of thin in others and medium in others, then you will not like the shawl and the ball. This is the second shawl and a ball I've used, if you will. Technically, the first one was a shawl and a cake, and quite a while ago I knitted with it, and I sent that as a giveaway to, I want to say, like some gal named Barb or Barbara in Canada. So if you're still watching, that's how long ago I used it. And then I ordered this when they were $2 a skein from Lion Brand, and I thought I would make that Jaded. I may or may not use 2 skeins to make it real big. We'll see. So that is the Somerset shawl, and you can kind of see how she's wearing it in a point here. The only stitches in this shawl are double crochets, chains, and there is a treble crochet in US terms. I don't know what you call a treble crochet in British, if you call double crochets treble crochets. Double treble, maybe? That's all it is. It's just those 3 stitches. And I really like the pattern because it is a little offset. So typically, because if you see it had that block, you're not just putting all of your double crochets around those chain 2s. You're using the 2 double crochets from the row previously. And so it kind of gives it this offset block look, and I really like it. Okay, now to some things I got in the mail. Now, I'm going to tell you all, I just finished my first week of in-service where they're getting you all trained up, new teachers and returning teachers, and I had a highly stressful week. You guys, by the time, I want to say Tuesday, Wednesday was rolling around, I was doing this. Every once in a while, I would have to take a real deep breath. My left eye here was twitching. Like every once in a while, the lid would go, and it would stop. And at night my legs were cramping and I'd have to like get up and walk around. I mean, I was just a wreck. Then I think probably by the time Thursday rolled around, I spoke to the other new teachers because my school hired a new 5th grade teacher, 2 new 1st grade teachers, and then me, the new 2nd grade teacher. And it turned out that they were in the same position I was work-wise, and I realized that maybe I wasn't as far behind as I thought I was. And I stopped gasping for air. Now, I didn't have any chest pains. I wasn't anything else. I just, when I get anxious or when I get concerned and worried about something, I'm very external with my emotions. Some people like get sick to their stomach, but I just... So yeah, that's how I was. Now I was able to calm down a little bit. I still have a lot of work to do, hence not really putting out very many videos. Y'all, I think this is really what's going to happen until I get a better handle, maybe until October, which I know is long because it's the end of August. But I think I'll only be able to maybe make a video or 2 on Saturdays. I might do like a yarn chat and then maybe do a yarn review or a shopping trip and then release those through the week. Maybe I'll try to do 3. A yarn mail video, a shopping trip, or a yarn review, and then a yarn chat. And film those all on the weekend so I can release them through the week. Because I definitely like to still keep in touch with you guys. But during the week, and that first week of school, it's going to be busy. So, without further ado, my Knitcrate actually came on Monday. But Monday, the 19th, was the first day of in-service, and my in-laws were visiting, and we were going to go do school shopping for the kids. And I came in from work actually crying. And my son, little Flinny, he knew that this would make Mom happy, and he brought this down to me. So without further ado, this is what is in my Knitcrate. Tissue paper! No, here it is. Look at it, isn't it beautiful? And a shout out to Tina for helping me figure out how to adjust my colors because I love it. It's purple and blue. And I got this little Knitcrate wooden, I don't know what they want me to do with these, so let's look in here and see. It just looks like, it's not even like a pin or anything, it's just a little sticker, maybe. But aren't these beautiful? They're blue and purple with kind of like a hint of pink or like mauve. Isn't that beautiful? And it's worsted merino, and the color is kestrel, if that's how you read it. I love it. Here it is. This is the one I got. The other choices, I believe. Oh, I am so happy with it. The one I got. No offense. Is kind of like this brownish, which I would have been okay with. And this kind of like is like a burnt orange and gray. Ooh, not my colors. So I'm really happy with that. I think I think it was about birds this time again, wasn't it, y'all? These were supposed to be about birds. And the sock yarns, beautiful, of course. Let's see here. And what do they want me to crochet with this gorgeous... Okay, so some alpine leg warmers. I might try that. I've never been a leg warmer kind of a gal. Then they also have another sock pattern. So these are the leg warmers. And those are the socks. Those are, it's called Birds of a Feather socks. Get ready to slip your toes into these cozy socks. Y'all, I totally need to learn how to crochet socks. I wonder if you can use sock yarn for that. The knit shawl looks gorgeous. Okay, so sometimes I watch Queer Eye for the whatever, straight guy or whatever. And the hairdresser guy, he says, that looks totally gorge. I'm not sure how I love it, but I like to say that. Okay, so look at that. I mean, that's pretty gorgeous. The detailing right down here. That's knit, of course. And they say it's a skill lover beginner. That would be interesting. And you know what? That's kind of with that natural tones yarn. That's not too bad. So, oh, and here, look at, it's got like a knitting version of a bobble. I wonder if they call that a bobble in the knit world. And here are the leg warmers. It's an intermediate pattern. It looks like it's all double crochet, so I'm not quite sure why that's intermediate, unless it's the way the double crochets are. And then there's a little ribbing on it, but I am very excited. This is what I'm looking for, folks. What kind of yarn are they calling for the Birds of a Feather sock? They are calling for a C hook, and of course they want you to use, I think, their yarn. It says 1 skein of sock yarn, intermediate, and it gives you instructions for how to do the toe, the foot, and yeah, I mean, they're not that bad. I think I'm gonna try them, y'all. When, I'm not sure, because I can't knit while I'm teaching. I know that for sure. I do have lunch duty 1 day a week, so maybe on the other days I can sit in my room and knit or crochet while relaxing. And these apparently are crocheted socks too, you guys. These look delicate. Look at that. They're like lace socks. Okay, so I'm really excited this month about the Knitcrate. Again, thank you, Tina, for helping me get in there and adjust my colors, because I would not have been as thrilled with those other two. Satisfied with the tannish one, but not thrilled with that red one. Okay, on to phase 3 of the video, and that is opening up some yarn mail. Yarn mail. And then over here, let's see if I can cover it up. Happy mail. So this is from Judith Jimenez. She is a subscriber, and she won a giveaway. Yay, Judith. And so she decided to mail me a package, and she actually messaged me about this. What a dear, wonderful soul sent me some more of this. This Hygge. Hygge yarn. 2, 3, and 4 skeins of Hygge, which is perfect, Judith, because my little son Flinders really likes Jer's blanket, and he wants some. Do you want a Hygge blanket too, Flinny? Yes. Come in here and say thank you to Judith.
Thank you, Judith.
Thank you, Miss Judith, for some Hygge yarn so Flinders can have one. That is so sweet, you guys. So Judith, I am so thankful. Now this other package, like I said, I kind of knew that Judith was sending that. She emailed me actually, so that's how I knew. But I got this big holler box, and I have no idea what this is or who it's from. Here it just says shipped from Holler Inc., Seward Road, Fairfield, Ohio. And it says P.O. Box, and it's Summer Bjarnarson. So let's open up this holler box. This was too big to go in my P.O. box, so I had to go to the counter. So let's see what is in here. Okay. I actually had a pair of scissors here sitting out, so I did not have to use a knitting needle. You guys, it's amazing what's in here. What? Who is this from? Does anybody know? Whoa, I knocked you all around. Sorry, yo. You guys, I think this is stuff for my kiddos. I don't know who it's from. I see no name or card. Okay, so this, kiddos, do you want to come in here? Woo! I just knocked over Juanita. Just 1 second, folks. We're having a casualty. Juanita's leg just fell off. Flynn, so Juanita used to have 3 legs. Now she has 2. I think my husband's going to have to help. Okay, let's get Maddie and Flynn in here. Jaren is not here. Maddie, let's see if we can get... Okay, you might have to kneel because you're a giant. Okay, so some candles. It's one of those flameless candles, which is great when you have kids so they won't set your house on fire. And we have 4 little thingies, 4 little babies. We got a brown one. Maddie, you get to hold it. Maybe a sloth baby. Maybe a pink sloth baby. A unicorn coming out of an egg. And a bunny. And here is a watermelon notebook. Ooh. Look at this. Is a scary man notebook, Flynn. You know who that is?
Oh wait, Black Panther.
Oh, Black Panther. And a unicorn notebook. What does it say, Maddie? Born to be a unicorn. It's hard to read.
Cursive.
And here's another one in cursive. And what's that say? Organized.
I just told you I don't know how to read cursive.
It's organized chaos. And here's a submarine. Oh my gosh, there's a lot of notebooks in here. Here's some washi tape. And I'm sure this candy is for me. What do you? Some watermelon gummies. And some Jelly Bellies with a dinosaur on them. And some cookies. And finally, the very last thing in here is like a deadhead skull.
Did you just say deadhead?
Or a sugarhead skull or something. And it's called, oh, it's a sugar skull lip balm in the flavor of coconut.
Can I see?
Wow, you guys. I almost want to think this was Madonna Ballard. Because she sent me a package in this Hollerbach last time. And if you remember that embarrassing moment when Flynn cried because there was only one stuffed animal in that box. And, but other than that, I'm not exactly sure. That would maybe be my guess. And if it is Madonna Ballard, you are too sweet. And if it was anybody else, again, you guys are too sweet to send all those treats to my kids. Flynn, can you come over here and say thank you to whichever subscriber sent you this big box of goodies? Maybe Madonna. Who else? I don't know. So pop in here. Oh, just. Whoa.
Oh God.
Okay, let's say thank you to whoever sent us these treats. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Thank you.
Thank you to whoever who sent us these treats.
Yeah, that's so nice. Well, folks, that's going to wrap up Yarn Chat number 41. I'm going to go to a family party today and hopefully go get my kids' haircuts. All right, thanks for watching and subscribing. Thanks for liking and sharing our videos. And until then, happy crafting.
Bye. Happy crafting. Bye.
Bye.